On July 1st, 2025, astronomers detected the third interstellar visitor to our solar system, zipping in at an incredible speed of about 137,000 miles per hour.
It's moving at a velocity of about 135,000 miles per hour, so it's going really fast. For that distance from the sun, this is really exceptional. You have to be an interstellar object to be going that fast at that distance from the sun.
Right now, this mysterious object has entered the asteroid belt, the region of space that lies between Jupiter and Mars. Scientists say it will safely pass through this area without any danger. Like most comets, its speed is increasing as it gets closer to the sun, and by late October 2025, it is expected to hit its peak speed of 152,000 miles per hour. But here's the surprising part. Ever since its discovery, 3I Atlas has been puzzling scientists with strange and unpredictable behavior. Recently, it shocked researchers by suddenly glowing much brighter than expected, completely defying earlier predictions. No one knows what caused this outburst of brightness. What's even more mysterious is that 3I Atlas was first spotted, it didn't look like a normal comet at all. Unlike typical comets, where light comes from a glowing cloud of gas and dust around them, the light from this object seemed to come directly from its surface. This raised a big question. Is the object producing its own light? Some scientists even suggested it might be an alien spacecraft disguised as a comet, though others argued that its reddish color and thin layer of dust could simply be reflecting sunlight in an unusual way. But the mysteries didn't stop there. As this strange interstellar object moved closer to Mars, it started doing things we've never seen in natural comets. First, its color suddenly changed from red to green, which is extremely unusual. Then, as it entered the asteroid belt, its brightness shot up dramatically. When first detected, the comet's brightness was extremely faint, around 18th magnitude. Recently, it has brightened dramatically to about 12th magnitude. To put this into perspective, in astronomy, a lower magnitude means greater brightness. So this is a massive jump. While comets normally brighten as they approach the sun, 3I Atlas hasn't followed the expected smooth curve. Instead, its brightness has been fluctuating in sudden, unexplained bursts. On top of that, the green glow of the interstellar visitor is still a mystery. Many comets in our solar system shine green because of dicarbon molecules evaporating from their surface.
Yet, surprisingly, observations of 3I Atlas show very little evidence of dicarbon. Instead, data from the James Webb Space Telescope revealed a strange chemical mix containing unusually high amounts of carbon dioxide, along with traces of nickel and cyanogen. But none of these are known to create the bright green glow we are seeing. The molecule that normally causes green fluorescence simply hasn't been found. This means 3I Atlas must be glowing green because of some other unknown gas. Or, as a few bold scientists suggest, perhaps it's being powered by a hidden artificial energy source like a nuclear reactor. Scientists suggest the sudden brightening of 3I Atlas could be explained by rapid evaporation of volatile materials on or near its surface as it gets closer to the sun. When a comet heats up quickly, it can release huge amounts of gas and dust, making it look brighter almost overnight. This is called an outburst, and we've seen it happen with comets before. Now, when this outgassing becomes too intense, it can put a lot of pressure on the comet's surface and interior. If the nucleus isn't stable, parts of it can break off into large fragments. Astronomers have observed this with several comets, for example, comet Shoemaker-Levy 9, which broke into multiple pieces before colliding with Jupiter in 1994. But some scientists believe that it cannot be a mere coincidence that this object is behaving exactly like a spacecraft while approaching Mars. This is where things get even more interesting. In a recent article on Medium, Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb put forward a bold idea. He suggested that 3I Atlas might not be a natural object at all, but a spacecraft from another civilization. According to him, this interstellar traveler could be capable of releasing many probes while passing through our solar system, and he believes that 3I Atlas's sudden intense brightness could break off small pieces and send them hurtling toward Mars, similar to a mothership releasing mini probes. Well, there are two possibilities. If it's a technological object, then it might maneuver itself. We haven't seen such a maneuver so far. But the other possibility is that it may release some other objects that reach the planets, and it will continue along its course to the next star. He even speculated that the sudden appearance of Comet C 2025 F2 or SWAN could actually be a fragment or probe released by 3I Atlas itself, possibly on purpose, as it passed near Mars.
However, further observations by Avi Loeb and his team show that the newly discovered Comet C 2025 F2 is actually traveling from the opposite direction of 3I Atlas. This ruled out the idea that it might be a fragment or probe released by the interstellar visitor. Still, Loeb suggested that we shouldn't dismiss the mystery so quickly. He advised keeping a close watch on this strange interstellar visitor, hinting that it could still do something unnatural when it passes near Mars on October 3rd. We should not forget that this object is far stranger than a normal comet. Interestingly, it came from the same region of the sky, the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, where strange and unexplained radio signals have been detected for decades. Among them is the famous WOW signal, one of the biggest mysteries in astronomy. This connection adds another layer of intrigue. Some scientists have even suggested that 3I Atlas might not be a natural comet at all, but possibly a spacecraft designed by another civilization to look like one. What makes it even more puzzling is its unusual path through our solar system. Its trajectory runs almost perfectly parallel to the plane of the solar system, something too precise to dismiss as mere coincidence. Even more curious, 3I Atlas makes close approaches to several neighboring planets, yet it seems to deliberately avoid Earth. And when it reaches perihelion, its closest point to the Sun, it will be positioned exactly behind the Sun from Earth's perspective, as if hiding from our view. This, too, feels like more than just chance. If an alien object is cleverly disguised as a natural comet, hiding behind the Sun at perihelion could give it the perfect cover. From Earth's point of view, the Sun blocks our telescopes and instruments from seeing what's happening in that region. This means the object could change its speed, alter its course, or even release smaller probes without being noticed. The Sun's glare would mask all these activities. At the same time, being close to the Sun provides a strong source of energy. If the object were artificial, it could use this moment to recharge using solar power or even refuel in some unknown way. Adding to the mystery, before 2017, we had never detected a single interstellar object. But within less than a decade, we have now spotted 3.
We're really excited about these objects. So far, we've discovered 3 interstellar objects. The first one was Oumuamua in 2017, the second one, Borisov in 2019, and now we have the third one, 3I Atlas. So it's a rare opportunity, and as a scientific community, we want to collect as many data as possible to characterize these objects and learn as much as we can.
Is this just a coincidence, or have such visitors always passed through and only now we have the technology sensitive enough to detect them? Well, this combination of strange features, a glowing surface instead of a normal gas cloud, a sudden shift in color from red to green, its extremely rare path through our solar system, its origin from the same direction where mysterious signals were once detected, and its recent unpredictable jumps in brightness, has made 3I Atlas one of the most puzzling cosmic objects ever observed. Scientists are planning to observe this new interstellar visitor when it will pass very close to Mars on October 3, 2025. NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, which carries the powerful HiRISE camera, is expected to try capturing images of the object. The camera could show details as small as about 30 kilometers per pixel, which, though not sharp enough to see small features, will still provide valuable information. This can make it clear whether the object produces its own light or not. Scientists are excited because this might be the first time an interstellar object is imaged from another planet. Other spacecraft, such as NASA's Psyche mission and ESA's JUICE probe, might also get close enough in late 2025 to observe it. That's the end of this video. If you found it interesting and informative, let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.